as expected, this nitrogen level is completely horrible. Steering assist, work direction. That actually looks like a good work direction. Working with is 24, one headland. I don't think I need to go more than one. So that is okay. And that. Do I? Oh, yes. This is a little bit slow, but we'll just raise that up so we're not knocking the tops off. Well, we're going to be knocking the tops off. Okay. That's done, and we can turn that on and get moving. All right. So obviously in future years, we will do this at the appropriate time, but for right now, that blue line is actually at the end of the booms. We just need to get things as improved as we can, because the yield, I did check, the yield for the wheat is potentially around 50%, and we're looking at similar for this field. So I just want to get all the fields improved where I can, and since this is not ready to harvest, we're allowed to mess around on this field. Oops. Drifted off a bit there, but it's a slight bit on the edge, not too big a deal. This tractor is probably going to work out fine for this. Not sure if we've got a workshop at the farm, but now that we have a spare set of wheels, I can always swap them back. And I'm not going to need narrow wheels on this anymore this year, so I might just switch them back to normals. Because most of the time this tractor is obviously going to be a putter around the yard feeding things tractor. So I'm going to make hay. I'm going to make half of that field hay. I'll probably do the other. Should I do the other half as silage or not? The cows will need silage. We've got the straw. We'll have the hay, and maybe we'll have something else. But I should be able to get TMR right off the bat, which would be a good thing. Meanwhile, missed a little bit in that corner, but I'm not sure that's a problem. Looks like the harvester's stopped. So I'm going to complete this lap, and jump in the other John Deere, go unload the harvester. Oh yeah, there's the harvester. Yeah, and then we'll do all of the baling in one go. Not sure how good that baler is. I do have the round baler enhanced round baler mod installed, so it will do all the slowing down and stopping when it needs to. And make another turn. But kind of makes a change to be in America, and we really aren't using a lot of spray, in spite of the fact that this field is so deficient in nitrogen levels. look at how much we're applying here, and it's scary. Scary fertilizer. So what's been going on this week? This week, not a lot has been going on. At least not. Model Railway is in the basement, sitting there waiting for stuff to happen. But on Monday, we took delivery of a laser engraver, which we're learning how to use. My next railway project is to do the platforms for the mainline station, which means building a frame to sit the platform surface on. So to that end, I figured out how to cut things on the laser, and I cut myself some little 2-inch, 2.5-inch and 3-inch long chips, which I can place on the board to visualize how wide various parts of the station are. The next thing I've got to do is figure out how to cut lengths of wood with notches in them, so I can build a lattice base. So that's kind of the plan there. Straight now. So this is not going to change our environmental score, which I think is about 55%, because I've analysed all the dirt, and that's what you need to get 5%, which gives me a selling bonus of 2%. Ooh. Okay, we are coming back to the start of the show. Keep that on the edge, and we are done. We'll turn it off. Leave the engine running. We'll go find this guy. Oh, there's the harvester. And the spout is on this side, so that's good. Kind of going to make the observation. I only want to TED. Well, let's have a sure think about that. He's going to run off. I'm not parked in any awkward area. So this field is mowed. Oh, that's whatever that is up there, and the entrance to the field is over here. Yellow. Actually, this isn't a horrendous yield. It's not brilliant, but hey, it's a thing. So select the front and fold that up too. And we'll put the mowers back where we got them from, I guess. Seems like a good plan. Now, my main mowing concern here is I only want to do half of the field. Heading. Okay. So doing half the field tedding would, I think, normally... Oh, we could just go all hay. We'll go all out hay. We'll worry about silage at the end of the year. Always buy some... My main concern right this minute is to make sure that every animal has some food. Once we've determined the some food level, we can worry about getting them the best food. So, back this up here. I do have the horse helper mod loaded, or one of the 3 of them. And that we will be using to make sure our horses get exercised and cared for, because they need more concern. So we have a horse manager, I guess we could say. Alrighty, we're back. Into the field and Alba, go. Harvester's almost full again. Oh, and wheat is... Well, this... that would explain why the harvester is almost full again. Because this trailer can't haul the wheat. It's only half full. Doesn't matter. What matters is it takes time out of spraying land. But we'll worry about that. We've still got most of the day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Hi, horsies. We've also got to figure out where all the feeding areas are. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's a great car. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I can see us ending up with a dirt track around the silos there. And harvester is full again. So go find the harvester. Meanwhile, tedding is proceeding fairly slowly. You're going to back up. Oh, you're going to back up. Excuse me, coming through. So, might go from MacDon eventually, but for right now, we're kind of stuck with what we have. I do not have much in the way of equipment mods loaded. Like I said, I have the dehydrated liquid fertilizer, which I figured was a good plan. Okay, we need to find the roads. But then outside of that, I think I loaded an old international truck, car truck thing. No, I do not want you going that way. I want you going that way. Okay. On. Here we go. Oh, we have emptied the front tank. So that's good to know. So front tank empties in 1 lap. No, what did I just do? The thing is with John Deere tractors is they're kind of large framed. So I don't expect this to be as manoeuvrable as a little Massey Ferguson 5S. which is typically what I've used in the past on this type of equipment. But it is small enough. 23,000 money, so we are spending money on workers. Need to keep an eye on that. Here. And turn around. Oh, this is scary. Bad nitrogen levels. I think we're going to have to go back to the store and grab some more of that fertilizer. What I'm not sure about is, should I grab the loader arms and head over there? See, I don't know. Get a pallet fork. Okay, Case has finished a lap. I think in general, whoops, wrong one again. In general, it's easier to do the grass one need at a time. So if I do hay, because horses need hay and sheep will eat hay, although it says they need grass, and cows need hay, I might as well make the hay first because it feeds the most animals. Next cut we'll make silage from, which is probably going to be wrapped bale, so it does look like I've got a silage clamp at the farm. I do not have a forage harvester that I could forage this stuff with. Missed a bit. Don't worry. We are improving most of the field, so I'm going to say we're doing an adequate job here. Oh, there was a new mod. Purchase GPS, which disables this guidance steering option if you don't purchase GPS for the tractor. Now the mod does say, but it doesn't check to see whether the tractor would normally mount GPS, but my understanding is pretty much any tractor will take a module that allows you to put guidance steering on it and plug in a GPS unit. I got friends with old tractors that were tractors before GPS was even thought of, or was only used by the US military. And even those, they're able to plug in a module and a couple of steering mods and a little GPS unit, which you can move around from tractor to tractor, and they're doing it that way, and it's possible. So it's not vehicle age related. It's if you're willing to spend the money to have it installed on one or more of your tractors. Might swing this wide here and keep it running so that we get the edges. Maybe we're not going to get the edges. We sort of got the edges, okay. And then back on. Back on the road. How are we doing? We still have 900 litres left. I'm going to worry about the field. How is the harvester doing? 77% full. Where is it? It's out of my view range. He is nearly full. Again. Oh, over there. Yes, that's the tractor. I'm not seeing anything else. We could also do some harvesting contracts. Since we've got the harvester loaded for wheat, there are a number of fields around here that need wheat harvested. Although, yeah, there's only one day in August, so some of those could get done while we're doing ours. But that would give me some extra income, which would make me feel happier because our money is a little bit tight at the moment. Tighter than I like it to be. Let's say that. AI worker has a full tank. We'll get to the bottom of this row. We'll jump over, get him emptied. Or get him partly emptied because our trailer grain cart doesn't haul much. Looks like we're nearly at the end of the field though, so that'll be this job off the list to do today. Hello, Case, how are you doing? Looks okay, I guess. What? Oh, you poop. That was really bad. Holding onto the wrong button, and looks like the steering assist got broke. I'm gonna have to jump over here and find the harvester, which is once again right next to me. Oh, you dude, you didn't do the island thing. Really? Okay. Help her off and oops. We'll get a little bit out, I guess. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll empty this and come back and fully empty the harvester. It'll give us maybe enough to get the job done here. Anyway. Also, a good thing about this trailer is obviously it doesn't tip. So we're not going to have too many issues with overhanging stuff. Going to be an interesting farm. I don't usually play American farms. So interesting to see how this turns out. We'll also do a check on land prices once we've finished all the tasks for the day, I think. Tedding dude is still tedding, so that's good. Still got a lot of field left to do. Now this should be... This will take the full load and it should give me about 8,000 to 10,000 capacity for the next load. So I can turn that off. And I will be able to see as it finishes unloading, of course. So 30%. We just dropped 8,000 in there. Should have room for about, I'm going to guess 12 more, but the capacity on this is about 14. And go. Where are you going? Straight up. Don't worry, don't panic me. There we go. Okay. Now, do you and on. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have worried. It seems to be absolutely fine. So that's my field. Oh, the field to the north of my field. That's just tram lines. It's not stuff. We'll check contracts. Obviously, I'm expecting this field to be done and ready to harvest in September, maybe October. So we'll probably be harvesting this field tomorrow, though I could delay it. Because we're going to have 4 days in September, we could go out there and do some contracting. Do our field later, because I don't think we're in any hurry to sell corn. Corn best sell price is going to be quite late or quite early next year, maybe December. Okay, we are getting through this fertilizer. There is quite a big area of ground over here. I'll buy pallet forks, because pallet forks, you can always stab a bale when worst comes to the worst. What you can't do is stab a pallet with a bale fork. That's not going to work. Although I have seen people tie things to a bale fork and lift it. Good for now. And how are we doing? 9:30 real time. And that looks like a road I need to drive down. So let's do that. I only got 153 litres of fertilizer left. So pallet fork, probably fairly cheap. I don't know, I think I kind of want to save money at the moment, so we will just we'll take this tractor back to the store, we'll refill from their parking lot. We'll worry about bringing that pallet back later. I am going to need to use it on the grass field once we've cleared all the bales. And there aren't any bales on there yet. One thing I am... There we go. One thing I am looking forward to here is... we're not going to have issues with hedges and power lines, which was a huge problem for Moss Valley workers. Undercover Isla.